All right, everybody. Well, good morning. Let's go ahead and get started. And I'm going to go ahead and mute everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Friday. Let's begin this meditation by bringing our awareness to our breath. Draw in a breath, releasing it back out. And begin to allow the body to move into this moment. Notice where the body is resting. If you're seated or lying down, notice the parts of the body that are touching the surface. This is a really great way to bring your awareness into the present moment. Noticing what the body is touching, bringing our awareness to the breath. And let's begin to soften. We feel our feet connected to the earth. Today we're doing a tapping meditation, and we'll be tapping about anxiety, tension, stress. So let's find a nice connection to the earth, helping us feel safe and secure as we move through this tapping meditation. And if you're not touching the earth with your feet, visualize that you are. Imagine that you're standing out in nature, somewhere special, wiggling the toes, allowing them to sink down. And we create a connection with Mother Nature. And that connection allows us to soften, to feel safe, and to relax. And we'll allow that relaxed feeling to move up the legs as we release tightness and tension in the legs. And we soften the muscles. And soften the belly, the hips, the sit bones. Allow that part of the body to settle down just a little heavier onto that surface. And now we bring our awareness to our core, our midsection, the lungs, the rib cage, the heart, the back, and the spine. Allow these spaces to soften, to relax. Feel the bones in the rib cage releasing. Allow the lungs to expand just a bit more. Feel your heart softening. Sometimes the heart will begin to harden as it creates a protection against pain and despair. But for a few moments, we are safe, and we want to allow the heart to soften. Relax the shoulders. Relax the arms. Feel the hands relax. Bring your awareness to the neck, the back of the neck, releasing any tightness, any tension, anything moving up, moving down, any tightness. Allow that to soften. Relax the front of the neck. Allow that space to open up. And bring your awareness to your face, softening across the forehead and the eyebrows, relaxing the eyes, letting the eyelids close. Relax the temples, soften the cheeks, unclench the jaw, and relax the tongue. And soften your lips. Bring your awareness back to the breath, breathing gently, finding a rhythm that feels comfortable for you. And we'll start to move through this tapping meditation. And we'll begin by tapping on the outside of the hand, this karate part. And today we're going to be talking about anxiety, tension, stress. Often we think about this in the mind, thoughts rushing through. But today we're going to focus on the body. Today we're going to focus on how our body experiences anxiety. And even though I'm feeling some anxiety in my body, I can honor how I feel. And you can continue to tap on this side of the hand, or maybe you'd like to alternate and do the other hand. Even though I'm feeling some stress and tension in my body, I can give my body permission to relax. And check in with your body at this moment. Check in to see if you might be feeling some tension, some stress, some anxiety. And if you were to measure that, maybe on a scale from 0 to 10, where are you feeling that right now? Are you feeling lots of anxiety? All the traffic on the road, all the busyness? I find it interesting that most of the world, when winter comes, closes down, slows down. The trees lose their leaves and they go into the roots. The animals burrow and they slow down. But not us. We as humans become busier. We create busy schedules. We do so much during a time where we should be slow, but introspective. And that causes some stress and anxiety. And let's rest those hands just for a moment, taking in a deep breath. And as we check in, we give ourselves a number. Maybe I'm feeling lots of stress and I'm a 9 or a 10. Or maybe just a little and it's a 3 or a 4. And let's begin to tap on the inside of the eyebrows. I'm feeling tension and anxiety in my body. I'm feeling some tension and anxiety in my body. And we'll tap on the outside of the eyes. I'm beginning to notice how this anxiousness is feeling in my body. And it's showing up as maybe tightness, maybe a heaviness. But this anxiety is showing up in my body, and I can feel it. And let's tap under the eyes. I can feel the weight of this emotion. It's making it hard for me to relax. Making it hard for me to relax. And let's tap under the nose on top of the lip. It's a lot for me to handle, this emotion. And I want you to think about, what is it? What is the reason for your anxiety, your tension? Is it a task, an event? Is it the busyness of life? Is it your thoughts? What is it that is causing some anxiousness, some tension, some stress? And there is no judgment. We don't compare. It could be something simple, but we're still feeling anxious about it. And bring to mind, what is it for you? And let's tap on the chin, and we allow these feelings to rise up. Often we try to push them down, push them away, but allow yourself to feel them. We recognize them so that they can be released. We recognize them so we can set them free. And bring your awareness maybe to the chest, maybe to the belly, maybe the gut, maybe the back of the shoulders or the lower back. Tension across the forehead. Maybe your whole body is feeling stressed or tension. Allow yourself to experience this. And let's tap on the collarbone. And we trust what is coming up. We trust that this is how my body handles this. This is how it's always been handled. This is just how I handle stress, anxiety. It moves into my body. And now let's tap on the heart and we'll offer ourselves some compassion. There is no judgment. This is just how my body is responding. This is how it's always responded. But now I'm becoming aware. I am noticing. And I offer myself some compassion. And we'll move to tapping under the arms. And think about the idea of maybe handling this differently. What if we faced anxiety face on? We handled it, we experienced it, we faced it, we saw it, we felt it, we allowed it to arise up. What if there's another way to handle it? We move through it. What if we behaved differently? Now that we notice it, we can change. And let's tap on the top of the head and think about this, that we have a choice, that we no longer have to react and allow the body to feel like this, that we can choose to move through this differently. Even though for so many years this is how we handled it, in this moment we can shift. In fact, right now we are already shifting. We are learning a new tool, tapping, a new way of moving through this stress and anxiousness. And go ahead and rest the hands, taking in a deep breath, releasing it out. And remember that number when you checked in with your body. Notice if that number is the same now. If you check in to see how you're feeling, is that number the same? Did it rise up? Did it lower? Did it stay steady? Check in with the body once again to notice how you're feeling. And let's move through some tapping. And this time, let's bring in some positive emotions. Let's start to shift our way of moving through anxiousness, stress. And we'll tap on the inside of the eyebrows. And I do trust what is coming up. I trust that my body is telling me that this must be something to pay attention to, because my body is reacting. And I see that differently now. I don't just react, but I pay attention. And I realize that it is safe to experience this. I am safe. And as we're tapping on the inside of the eyebrows, I can feel my feet connected to the earth. I am safe. And we'll tap on the outside of the eyes. I can imagine facing this event without anxiety. I can move through this thoughtfully, eagerly, with excitement, with endurance. What's another way that you can move through this event? With intention? Can we choose a different path? Can you face this event without anxiety? And we tap and we feel our feet connected to the earth, and we know that we are safe. Safe to experience, safe to let it go. And let's tap under the eyes and notice how you're breathing now. If you were to move through this event, not feeling anxious, not feeling tension, how would you be breathing? Can you do that now? Can you breathe into the belly? Can you breathe deep? And let's tap under the nose on top of the lip. How would your body feel if you were to relax into this moment? If you were to face this event with a different emotion, one different than anxiety, how would you feel? Would the body be softer, more relaxed? Would there be calm? How would you feel if you were not anxious? And let's tap on the chin. And I need to understand that I don't have to have all the answers right now. I think maybe that's what's causing the anxiety, the not knowing. But it is safe not to know. I don't need to have all the answers right now. They will come when I am ready. I can relax into this moment. I don't need all the answers in this moment. I can relax. And let's tap on the collarbone. And I understand that stressing out doesn't create a solution. It doesn't help. It actually makes it harder. I know this in my mind. Now I need to teach my body. And we'll go back to the heart, offering ourselves some compassion. And we know that stressing doesn't help. And we can't become mad at ourselves for allowing that stress to creep in. That was just our body reacting. But now we have new tools, new ways of reacting. And you give yourself compassion. And we soften just a bit more. I am safe. I am safe to release, safe to relax. And let's tap under the arm. I am open to feeling peace. As I relax, as I release, I open myself up to feelings of peace. I am open to feeling peace. And let's tap on the top of the head. And I recognize now that it is my natural state to feel relaxed, to release tension, to move through events calm, focused. That my new way is through relaxation, through compassion, through love. Find the one that resonates with you. When difficult situations come, how will you face them now? Focus, intention, open mind. See it as an opportunity, a puzzle, rather than a problem. And we relax into this idea that you've got this. I can handle this. I allow peace to move in. It is my natural state to be calm and relaxed. And go ahead and rest those hands, taking in a deep breath, letting it go. And once again, check in to see how are you feeling. And notice if that number has shifted at all. At the beginning of the session, I asked you to check in with the body. And then we stopped in the middle and checked in again. And we do that one more time. Check in with your body and notice how you feel. And we're breathing into the belly. And we're feeling our feet connected to the earth. And you might feel a sense of energy from the tapping. And before we open our eyes, let's set our intention for the day. And place the hands onto the heart space. And let's set an intention about maybe shifting how we see struggles, how we see this event that was causing anxiety, that we try to bring in calm. Let me correct myself, that we bring in calm, that we see this event through the eyes of love. Namaste. Unmute. And